Hey there, fellow horror enthusiasts. Buckle up because we're diving into the spine-chilling world of Longlegs, the latest serial killer thriller from the brilliant director Oz Perkins. Now, even before this creepy masterpiece hit the theaters, critics and horror fans alike were buzzing about how insanely dark and sinister it is. And let me tell you, now that it's finally out, the hype is 100% real. Seriously, I watched it and I'm still trying to sleep with the lights on. So, what's the big deal, you ask? For starters, we've got the one and only Nicolas Cage playing the most demented serial killer ever. Like, Cage is off the charts terrifying in this role. And the ending? Oh, the ending. It's one of those pitch perfect dark conclusions that will leave even the toughest horror aficionados absolutely gobsmacked. No joke, the twists and turns in this murder mystery are so wild that if you go in without spoilers, there's no way you'll guess how it wraps up. Set in the gritty 1990s, we follow FBI agent Lee Harker, played by Micah Monroe, who's on the trail of a killer known as Longlegs. Yeah, that's our man Cage. The atmosphere is so authentically 90s, you can almost smell the grunge. And let's not forget the comparison to the iconic Silence of the Lambs. Yep, Longlegs is being hailed as one of the best serial killer films in recent memory, and for a good reason. Now, about that ending. It's one of those open-ended, nerve-wracking finales that'll stick with you long after the credits roll. Picture this. Harker is faced with a devil-possessed doll. Yes, and she's trying to save the daughter of her colleague, Carter. But in a tragic twist, she ends up shooting Carter dead after he kills his wife. After that, she kills her own mother too. I mean, talk about a nightmare scenario. Just when things are reaching peak tension, our heroine tries to shoot the demonic doll. But guess what? Her gun blanks. Yep, you heard me right. And then we get this eerie flashback of Longlegs creepily chanting, "Hail Satan." So, what does all this mean? Well, it's one of those moments that leaves you scratching your head and thinking, wait, what just happened? Basically, it seems like Harker couldn't completely banish the devil's spirit. The forces of evil are still lurking around, even though Longlegs and his creepy accomplice are out of the picture. Talk about an unsettling ending, right? It's like saying, hey, evil never really goes away. Not exactly the comforting closure we were hoping for, but it sure keeps you on the edge of your seat. Some fans think this ending means Lee is now possessed and might actually become the next Longlegs. How crazy is that? Whether that's true or not, the director spills some deeper meaning behind it. He says this moment is really a metaphor for how evil can consume us and how we often play a part in our own downfall. It's like saying, hey, sometimes we're our own worst enemies. Pretty mind-blowing, right? He explained that the tragic ending was always the plan. The devil wins again on a small scale. That's the thing about using the devil as your villain. It's never about world domination. It's more about screwing with individuals, ruining families, and causing all sorts of personal torment. The devil's like, I'll just mess with this person and wreck their life. Kind of twisted, right? Perkins went on to compare the ending to the iconic movie Seven. Remember how Kevin Spacey's character in Seven had just a few but incredibly impactful scenes? Perkins wanted to capture that same vibe with Cage's presence. There's this looming sense of dread throughout the film, and when you finally confront the killer, it's almost anticlimactic, in a good way. It's all about the buildup and the psychological terror. I can't get over how perfectly Perkins blends elements from classic serial killer films while still making Longlegs feel fresh and original. It's like a love letter to the genre, but with its own unique, twisted flavor. It's the kind of movie that sticks with you, makes you think, and maybe even makes you question leaving your doors unlocked at night. Let me know what you think about this movie's ending. Did you like it or not? Then you can go and watch this video next. I bet you'll enjoy it. Thank you so much for watching till the end, and I'll see you soon.